Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Today I went to the old Meg's Drive-In in my old stomping grounds back in Kalihi. If you know that Meg's Drive-In closed around December of last year due to them retiring and stating that it's a little bit too expensive nowadays to start a business. So if you want to check out a link of a very old video I did at Meg's Drive-In, you can click on the link above that I'm going to put up there. But now it has a new tenant and it's called 3 Star Gourmet. They renovated the inside a little bit and it looks so much brighter and just a nice bright vibe that's clean and more modern than the old Meg's. They have some seating inside and the service was super friendly, and the owner or the cook, Art, was funny as well. But they specialize in plate lunches that are familiar to locals, but they kind of give it a little bit of an upscale thing to it. So I got 2 dishes just to show what they have to offer. The first one I'm going to start off with is the Ahi Katsu. So it looks super crispy and delicious. You can get a choice of mac salad or tossed salad. I usually get tossed salad. I wanted to get steak, but they were sold out from steak. And so I just got mac salad with that, so she didn't have to change anything. So let's dig into this. It sounds really crispy and delicious. You get a choice of 3 sauces. You can get a sweet chili sauce, a wasabi mayo sauce, or a firecracker sauce. So I chose the wasabi mayo, but it looks like they also drizzled some sweet chili sauce on it for some reason. But it looks super crispy with the panko on it. Wow, delicious. The ahi and the panko is fried to perfection. It's crispy, as you can probably hear. The wasabi mayo is, wow, gives it a nice punch. It's not too spicy, but you can tell it's wasabi, and it just gives it a good flavor with the mayo. And it's not dry inside, or maybe the sauce helps, but definitely not that really dry ahi katsu that you get sometimes. Super good. This is delicious. The fish is fresh. There's no funky fishy smell, and it's just very good. You've got the lightness of the actual fish, how it flakes apart inside, but it's all held together with that crispy panko that's fried to perfection. Just delicious. And even though it looks like there's some sweet chili sauce on there, it doesn't like clash with the mayo. The wasabi mayo actually goes together really well. It's really good and really goes great with the white rice. You can choose brown rice if you want, or white rice, so they ask you if you want brown rice or white rice. So that's a good option for those who are trying to be healthy. So far, I'm very impressed by the food. The cook who cooked it, very good. The sauces are on point, they're delicious and flavorful, and it just adds a certain something to this fish. Definitely a winner. I'm really curious as to what their firecracker sauce tastes like, so I'd like to try that next time. But definitely, if you like wasabi and mayo, go for the wasabi sauce. And hopefully I don't drip all over my car, but look at these pieces of ahi. It's pretty big. It's like as big as my hand, and you get 2 pieces of it. So it's a pretty good deal for ahi anyway. It's a expensive fish. All right, let's taste the mac salad. Looks kind of soupy with a lot of mayo. I see some carrots and some black pepper in it. It's got a good taste. Unique from other people. I taste a little bit of like pickle, so it might be a little tad of relish in there, which gives it a good pop. It is kind of soupy, so if you're not into that, you might not want this one because it's a lot of mayo. And the oniony flavor comes out. The the macaroni is a little bit over al dente, but it's not bad. But I would say it kind of goes well with this dish because sometimes when you get fried things, it's kind of dry. I'm not saying this food is dry, but kind of breaks up the monotony of the dryness. So a little bit more mayo helps. So it kind of gives your palate a little bit of a different contrast. If you're wondering how much the Ahi Katsu costs, it was $14.95 for that plate lunch. And I think it's worth it. If you get poke, it goes for $29.99 a pound. I just got poke yesterday, and that's what the price was for market price. So for those two big ahi steaks, I think it's worth it. All right, for their last dish, it is Art's Loco Moco. Actually, like I said, I wanted steak, but they ran out. So the next best thing was, can't go wrong with a Loco Moco for a plate lunch. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And look at it, it almost looks fake. The eggs are perfectly done over easy, and that glistening gravy, it just looks amazing. And you get fried rice for your rice. And let's dig in, it looks delicious. So I like to mash everything up. Unfortunately, it's not an over easy egg. It kind of cooked through, but I did have it in the car for a little bit because I had to drive to a spot to film, to stop on a side street. So it might have overcooked because the plate is super hot still, but that's fine. Eggs are eggs. So let's take a piece of the meat, which is a hamburger patty. That's super good. And I'm picky, like I said in my other Loco Moco video about burgers, but it's definitely a homemade patty, you can tell. And it has a lot of flavor and not too much filler. So it's got that beefy chew to it, not too much breadcrumbs or filler. I like the addition of the mushrooms and grilled onions on top with the gravy. Super delicious. The patty's got a nice, really nice char on it from the flat top. It's really flavorful, really seasoned well. I like it. I'll try to do a close-up of the fried rice, but it's kind of hard to because it's covered with gravy and there's like two honking big patties of meat on it with the egg. So it's kind of covering it, but it looks like it's got kameboku in it, fish cake, some char siu, and some ham. It's just got a whole lot of stuff going on in there. That is some flavorful fried rice. And that bite I got a lot of kameboku and char siu flavor. Very flavorful and not stingy with the fillings. I mean, look at that. Another scoop. You've got char siu in it again and kameboku going on. Some ham. Really flavorful. Because sometimes you go to places that offer fried rice and it's just really just fried rice with shoyu, and it's not very flavorful. It's just kind of like salty rice with very little toppings in there. But this one's just packed with meat, and I see a little bit of egg in there. So this is some really good fried rice. It's up there with one of the best ones I've tried at a restaurant anyway. And even the egg has good flavor. It's lightly salted, so you get a little bit of flavor from that. So the seasoning for all the dishes so far I've gotten is really, really good. So whoever the cook is, kudos to you. Very delicious food. And if you're hungry, this will definitely fill you up because it's got two big patties of hamburger steak, tons of onions and mushroom topping on it with a lot of gravy and the egg and lots of rice underneath. So it's quite a deal. I definitely don't think somebody can finish this. You could probably split it with two people. So I think it's a good deal and it's flavorful for real. Really good. And don't forget, there's the mac salad on the side. It's the same mac salad as in the other plate lunch. So it's a complete plate lunch. So if you're wondering how much the Art's Loco Moco is, it is $13.95. All plate lunches lately with inflation these days are going to be expensive, but that is packed to the brim with food. So you definitely can share it with two people, I think. I mean, that for me could probably make 3 meals for me because I don't eat too much, but definitely packed with delicious food. Everything in there is delicious, from the gravy to the fried rice, the eggs, and the delicious homemade patty. That is the kind of patty I like. If you like a softer patty with a lot of breadcrumbs in there, then maybe it's not for you, but I like meat in my hamburger steak more than filler. So if you're looking for something like that, this is the place to go. So I got a small orange bang as well, because they still have the orange bang and Green River and Lilikoi machine left over from Meg's, I assume. So can't go wrong with orange bang. I haven't had this for years, since I was probably in high school. That's so good. It really brings back like nostalgia. If you don't know what an orange bang is, it's pretty much like a orange juice. I'm sure it's not real orange juice, it's artificial. But it tastes like a orange creamsicle popsicle with that creamy sweetness, and it's just so good with plate lunches. So if you're wondering, this is a small, which I think is pretty big. I don't know, maybe they were trying to be nice to me. The lady was super nice. But I ordered a small, and it does say that on my receipt, so I think that's a pretty big small. And that is a 24 ounce. And for that orange bang or any other of the flavors, it doesn't matter what flavor you get, Green River or Lilikoi, it is $1.95 for that drink. All right, so that's my showcase of 3 Star Gourmet, and I am so glad they took over Meg's spot because I actually enjoyed the 2 dishes I got. I wasn't really expecting much. Usually when a place takes over another nostalgic spot, it kind of is like meh. But this is good food, good local food with a little bit of an upscale twist to it, and not bad prices considering the ingredients and the portions they're giving you. The service is friendly. They were all laughing. The inside is nice and bright and clean if you want to eat in. They also still have the outdoor seating section that Meg's had a while ago. It's still there, so if you want to eat outside, that's fine. And I haven't been to Meg's in a while, but it looks like they added more benches outside, so there's more room for you to eat. So yeah, I had a pleasant experience here, and go check them out at Waiakamilo Street at the old Meg's Drive-In. And I don't know, you can't go wrong. The menu is so extensive. They've got different specials every day, breakfast items, sandwiches, hamburgers, and all those different plate lunches. So you can't go wrong. You should be able to find something you're craving on that menu. And they're all the same, around $14 to $13 a plate lunch. You might get something cheaper if it's like a breakfast item, but I don't think you can go wrong here. So if you found this helpful, press the like button and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next week at another restaurant. Take care of yourselves and peace out.